Nishita Acharya, and I'm a first year master's student at West Virginia University in the counseling program. And today we're going to talk about the Triune Hand Brain model, and all you're going to need is your brain and your hand. So I know this is going to sound a little weird, but just like roll with me. So if you can take your hands out like this portion, your wrist, is going to represent your spinal cord, and your spinal cord starts way at the base of your neck and goes way down. And this spinal cord connects to your brain stem, and your brain stem, for our understanding, let's call it as the lower brain. Now your lower brain, or the brain stem, is also called as the reptilian brain. And when you think about reptiles, what do you think? They're not very friendly, so they're only considered with like eating and sleeping and survival, basically. So your reptilian brain is responsible for your involuntary actions like sneezing, coughing, your digestion, heart rate, and so on. Now, if you can put your thumb across your reptilian brain, this creates another important section of your brain called as the limbic system or the mammalian brain. And now when you talk about mammalian brain, you can think of your pets. Now your mammalian brain is also called as your middle brain, is responsible for your emotions and your basic drives. Emotions such as anger, sadness, or happiness, and your attachments. And when you think about attachments, you can talk about like your friends, family, all your important bonds. And these bonds are created with the help of your emotions, right? So when we talk about the limbic system, we're talking about emotions and emotional regulation. And this is really important because it helps us understand ourselves. Now, so your limbic system answers the question, is this good or is this bad? And next we're going to talk about your upper brain, which is represented by these 4 fingers. So if you can put your fingers across your limbic system, this creates the whole brain model. So this is responsible for thinking, feeling, reflecting, so all the higher order skills. So this is called as your upper brain. And your upper brain is connected to your midbrain and your lower brain. So there are times, or like there are situations where you do not have a lot of control over it, and that makes you angry, upset, frustrates you even. So I'm going to teach you how to keep your emotions in check with the help of this brain model. So what happens, like think of all the times when you are really angry or upset and you do not have any control over your emotions. So basically what you're doing is you're flipping your lid. Flipping your lid goes like this, like literally like this. So I'm going to tell you how to put your lid back on like this, so that you're more integrated and more centered. And like I said, it's possible. So when I say that you are flipping your lid, what essentially happens is you are not in contact, like your cortex is offline and it's not in contact with your middle brain or your limbic system, which is responsible for your emotions. So you're not able to think clearly, and you're not able to emote clearly as well. So what happens is you are flipping your lid, and the result is probably like a tantrum or like acting out and so on. But what's actually possible is you can very much put your lid back on by, let's say, reflecting. You can try to you can take a step back, you can reflect on what's actually happening, you can try to name your emotion so that you can tame your emotion. So when you put your lid back on like this, you are more integrated with yourself. You're able to think clearly, you're able to take rational decisions, you are able to emote regularly as well. And when you're trying to process all of this, you're in like this position, like literally like this. So it could go 2 ways. You're either about to flip your lid or you're about to put your lid back on. And when this happens, you are more self-aware, you are more in charge of your own emotions and your thoughts, and you can avoid a lot of situations. You can avoid anxiety, you can avoid situations that really cause you a lot of stress. So when you feel you are in a situation, just try to think and reflect and try to put your lid back on without flipping it. And a pretty cool phrase to like say, right? So remember, it is very much possible to control the situation by controlling your emotions and your thoughts. And whenever you find yourself in this position, just ask yourself, what can I do to put my lid back on? And take a step back, take a deep breath, and try to figure out the situation in a better way. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys understood what the Triune Hand Brain model is, and I also hope that you use it in your daily lives to like get more integrated and be more self-aware. So thank you.